I'll give mine. First off, for nostalgia, it's a 9 out of 10. Um, I mean, first, it's young Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. So at this point, they're old now. They're old, and when you see them like that, I mean, fuck, Matt Damon didn't have like a single he didn't even have like facial hair. I feel like that whole movie, his skin looked perfectly smooth. And Ben Affleck, again, you look at him now and he's like this grimy old man who I love Ben Affleck, but he does look like a grimy old man. And back then, again, he was young. Robin Williams being in there, playing that kind of comedic, emotional role as well. That's that's literally like peak Robin Williams. Is just like I think personally. I know he's a more of a comedian, but I think he does really well when he plays kind of an emotional / comedic role. Just that area of Boston too. I just like that Harvard bar, just grimy people, just fucking beating the pavement every day, going to work with a cup of or a tumbler of coffee in your hand, going to work at the fucking construction site. That's nostalgia right there. And Robin Williams Red Sox jacket at the end of the movie, his jacket he's wearing, just I need that. I need it. I'd pay anything for it. So I gave it a 9 out of 10. Rewatchability. I mean, I've rewatched this movie many times. It's good for, I think it's both good for a sad movie because, there's obviously some really tough parts to watch. It's great for more of an uplifting movie because, kind of how to feel at the end. Like, you're really sad, but then you need to be brought back up. And obviously, the end of the movie, he leaves. That's what Ben Affleck wants. And then it also can just be good for kind of a funny movie because there are some funny scenes that it's a good mix, I'd say. So I think the thing about rewatchability is it needs to be a good mix of funny or happy and sad or angry, like something like that. Like it can't just be one thing. Like if you look at like the Joker is not rewatchable in my opinion. It's one you watch one time and say, holy shit, because it's just angry and sad the entire time. There's like maybe one, like a few like kind of comedic parts, but they're not, the sadness is overshadowed and like just the hard to watch this is overshadowed. So yeah, I gave that an 8 out of 10. Music, the only part that made me that I liked was when he was singing Afternoon Delight to the therapist because he was fucking with him. That's really nothing else. It was a pretty average soundtrack in my opinion. It was very like sad. It was just, I don't know, emo. That's what I thought about it when I heard the music, was just emo music. Star power, 10 out of 10. I mean, you have Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, and Robin Williams. If you just said those three names, you're good. You have completely filled that score out. But then you can also look at Stellan Skarsgård, who is Bill Skarsgård's father, and the other one. There's two Skarsgårds out there, which one of the Skarsgård played It. He was It in the movie It. Casey Affleck, who's Ben Affleck's brother, has like his first role. And then Minnie Driver as well. She's Ben Affleck's like girl in this movie, and she's very well known. So I gave it a 10 out of 10. Let me figure this out. And then cinematography. There were some good scenes like where I like the way they work the camera. Like when they're doing the "It's Not Your Fault" part, and I like how they kept cutting back, but then they more stayed on Matt Damon even when Robin Williams was talking, because you can see kind of in his face how he's like, "Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I know. Okay, all right, stop. All right, man, get the fuck." And then he really breaks down, and I like them staying on him almost that entire scene. But I gave it a 7 out of 10. Angel.
All right. Are you gonna add up your score?
Oh, what's 9 plus 8? Fuck. 17, 27, 32, 39, right? Yeah, 39 out of 50. My total score.